This video will contain spoilers from the manga, so you have been warned. Now it's been 5 years since the release of the Boruto manga, and as such, today I think that this is a good time to talk about the growth of Boruto Uzumaki as a character, because this is a very important topic which a lot of people don't really talk about that much on social media, especially considering how much Boruto is kind of hated in the normal fandom as such. I'm not saying that Boruto is the greatest protagonist of all time, he's not even probably the greatest new generation MC for that matter, but overall he has really improved a lot, and I feel like it's about time that someone actually acknowledges the growth that Boruto Uzumaki has shown over the years. So hello and welcome to Wonder WhyZ, my name is Soham and today we're going to talk about the growth of Boruto Uzumaki over the years and how it has impacted the story overall and how is it going to shape the future of this series as well. But before that, if you're new here, then please consider subscribing to the channel since I do weekly anime and manga related content along with a bunch of other stuff. With that being said, let's begin the video. Now I'll try to keep this video short by just tackling the things which I talked about Boruto in relation to social media as to how his behavior is so damn bad. Because yes, I do agree that initially when Boruto was released, both in the anime as well as in the manga format, he was an absolute brat, and that was a part of his character overall. We have to understand here that Boruto Uzumaki does not hate his father. That is an absolutely wrong narrative which somehow spawned out of mostly the anime, but that is for a totally different reason. We have to understand here that he does not hate his father. That is pretty evident throughout the entire story, and it is even more evident now in the current storyline as well. So what happens in the initial part of the series is that Boruto actually hates the fact that Naruto prioritizes the village over his own family, over himself, over Himawari and everyone for that matter. And that is essentially a character flaw in a way for Naruto because he grew up without a family, so his goal right from the very starting has been to make the entire Konoha his very own family. He does not want to discriminate with anyone for that matter, but he just wants to give everyone the equal right and respect, and that has been the focus of the entire series of Naruto from the very starting. But here in the beginning of the Boruto series, Boruto is kind of jealous of this fact that he or Himawari for that matter are not actually special in front of the eyes of Naruto. It's not technically correct, however, because Naruto actually loves his family really a lot. That is evident throughout the entire series, but Boruto in the starting of the series is definitely a brat, and he tries to do whatever he can at that very moment to just gain the attention of his father. Because prior to actually Naruto becoming the Hokage, he used to spend a lot of time with Boruto and Himawari, and they used to train and they used to do all the different father and son kind of stuff. So that is something which Boruto dearly misses. He's not going to admit that, but that is actually the case. And that is pretty evident from the Chunin exams as well, because he tries to rely or tries to utilize the scientific ninja tools which Naruto had specifically banned from usage in the entire exams. But despite this, Boruto actually used it in the exam because he wanted to grab the attention of his father. And this is the same reason why he also painted on the Hokage rock as well. He just wanted to grab the attention of his father, and as such, he just did not want it to get lost in the crowd of Konoha people. He wanted to feel special, he wanted to have the very same feeling which he had in his childhood days. And it's not technically wrong because Boruto is a kid at this moment, and it's absolutely justifiable for him having these notions. And we have to remember here that this is not the same Naruto world anymore. We can't expect to see mature kids like Itachi anymore, or maybe down the line we can expect to see, but at least for the current timeline it's not happening at that moment. Because this is an era of peace after all. Even though that peace does not last long, but still for the time being this is an era of peace when Boruto was actually born. Similarly, because of his immense work as the Hokage, using all the paperwork and all the other shenanigans, Naruto actually forgot the birthday of Himawari as well. So these are some of the major reasons why Boruto is actually very angry at his father, and this is one of the major reasons why he seeks out to Sasuke as well, because he wanted to quote unquote teach his father a lesson. Now here once again he does not hate Naruto, it's just the fact that he wants to get that acknowledgement from his father, which he of course later on gets, and that is evident with the growth of Boruto Uzumaki as a character. Because slowly down the line, after the attack from Momoshiki, Boruto understands the role of Naruto and why Naruto is actually the Hokage, why he is the protector of everyone in a matter. He understands the role of his father better, he understands the troubles that his father has to face now, and as such, he slowly improves. He slowly improves over the course of the series, and I feel like the anime is actually doing a very good job in this particular regard. Of course, the manga has gone a long way with the Momoshiki transformations and everything, so yeah, the manga is pretty dark at this very moment, but in the anime, at least so far, they have done a very good job to display the growth of Boruto as a character. Events like the fight with Deepa and even the conflicts which arise with Jugo and everyone for that matter, they have helped Boruto to grow as a character. He has accepted the evils of this world and he is ready to train. He is ready to move beyond his childhood nuances and he is ready to take this path that is only for him to walk. He is able to understand his father now and he is no longer the brat that he once was. That is the most important point of factor here. He's training harder, he's learning new jutsus, he's trying to do all of the different things, and all his surrounding events are actually affecting him a lot more. Moreover, because of the curse of Momoshiki, because of the karma and the entire situation surrounding Kawaki, he has learned a lot more things. He has already opened up to Sasuke and he's opening up to his father as well, and he has also accepted his role of the ninja, his way of the ninja, and how he's going to implement that in the future of the series as well, which is pretty evident from the supposed time skip tease from the starting of the series as well. Moreover, in the manga as well, Boruto has accepted his dark fate. He has accepted the fact that no matter what happens, he is ready to take the necessary decision, especially in relation to the Momoshiki transformation or the Otsutsuki transformation. He knows the risks that are going to happen or take place from this point onwards. He knows the horrible things that he did to Sasuke while under the influence of Momoshiki, and he knows the nuances and troubles that he's probably going to cause in the future of this series as well, and hence he knows the responsibility that he's shouldering. That was absolutely on display from Boruto manga chapter 58, a chapter which had the interactions of Naruto and Boruto, something which I really enjoyed a lot. Because here on one side we got to see the caring nature of Naruto. I'm not saying that Naruto's caring nature was not evident from the starting of the series, we all know how caring Naruto was, but this heart-to-heart conversation between the father and son was really great in my opinion. And here Boruto also told to Naruto that he is a ninja who is now determined to do whatever is necessary and he is ready to take the necessary step for that matter. And that is also the reason why he takes the drugs or pills which Amado actually gave him to suppress the Otsutsukification of Momoshiki Otsutsuki in his body. Now all of these things display to the overall growth that Boruto has had as a character. All of this is actually evident and on display currently in the anime as well, and I feel like the anime is actually doing a better job in portraying all of these things because it's showing those nuances and intricate details, those small intricate details which the manga actually cannot focus upon because this is a monthly manga at the end of the day. A lot of the finer details and foreshadows and hints and nudges are just glanced over and not added in the manga. So yeah, I would definitely recommend everyone currently at least to go over with the anime because they are actually doing some very stellar job. Moreover, addressing some of the criticisms of Boruto, yes, I definitely do agree that he's kind of the protagonist or best of both worlds kind of in a situation. So that is obviously kind of always going to be a hindrance for the older fans as well who grew up with Naruto. For them to see Boruto quote-unquote disrespecting Naruto would always be something which will bug them. So yeah, that is kind of understandable, but at the end of the day, Boruto at that moment was just a brat who was just seeking for his father's attention, something which he didn't actually get that much for that matter after Naruto actually became the Hokage. So it's kind of justifiable in my opinion, but now currently in the story at least, he has understood the gravity of his father's situation and how much important it really is. So that is why Boruto's growth as a character is pretty substantial here, and as such I do feel like he's on the path of becoming a very good character overall. I'm not saying that he's going to be the best character ever. I don't even think that he's actually the best character of the newer generation for that matter, but he's definitely on the path to become a good character overall. I am personally having a lot of expectations from him, so let's see how he moves forward for now. So these are some of my quick thoughts in relation to Boruto's growth as a character. So what do you guys think about all of these things? Please do let me know in the comment section below. So that's it for today guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel for more. Also, please do join the channel membership for some very cool perks and features. And finally, please do join our Discord server as well. We have a lot of discussions in relation to anime, manga and more. With that being said guys, this is Wonder WhyZ and I'll see you soon on the next one.